We good to go. Going into this weekend, how do you feel the focus is for your team?
Great. I just think our team has trained since like the week after the NCAAs, and we had to replace 60% of our starters, so it was a challenge, but I really like the team we've become, with what's happened over, winning the Vegas tournament and the way we did it, with probably picked to take 5th or 6th and going into a high prestige tournament like that and performing. And all these guys that are young or new to the lineup or new to the school, like a Blaze Butler, how it's all kind of molded together, and we've come together and become a really, really good team.
You mentioned, basically 6 out of 10 guys are new in the lineup. What can some of the vets tell those new guys about what this atmosphere is like?
The good thing is they've been around it or been to NCAAs or been to the MAC tournament last year if they were a redshirt watching it here at home, and they understand. A lot of these kids have been to major tournaments before, and just sitting with Daniel Lewis today, just hearing him say, man, I love tournament time, and here's a kid that won 4 state titles, and hearing him say that's what you want to hear from your young kids. But the older guys have just told them, what we do, see the schedule we wrestle guys, this is, you're prepared for this. Let's go out and do what you've been doing all season.
What's the grind like mentally and physically for a tournament like this?
Well, we're easing back a little now. We don't change our practices. It's just shorter, just a little bit shorter in time, and you want the guys to be relaxed, enjoy this time of the year, and not stress out about it. So is that easy to do? No. But if you can take that part out of it, the stressful part, and we do a lot of that with our athletes to try and cut back on, trying to reduce that, I think they go into this with the right mindset, and they know they can be successful. I think they look up at the board up there and they know going into conferences, we've had a pretty good run here, and we know what we're doing, and they believe in us. I think that's it, that trusting your coaches, believing in your staff, going and believing in your workout partners, that they're raising you to that level, that you're ready for it.
You mentioned that streak, conference tournaments. What would it mean for you, this program, to get that 5th straight one?
It would mean a lot. It means we're doing something right. It would be 5 straight, which I don't think an athletic team at Mizzou has ever done. So for us, we're very competitive people up here on the 4th floor, and that's something we want to keep doing, is winning conference championships and doing well with winning NCAA trophies and challenging for national titles and winning that national title. So it's important. It's definitely a thing that's important. It's not the most important thing in this program, but it's something we've set a goal for this year, and we're going after it.
What's it like being on that stage at the end, the full team around, hoisting that trophy?
It's a culmination of a lot of things. It takes a lot of people to win a conference championship. It's not just 10 individuals and a coaching staff. It takes an academic advisor. It's the custodians that clean our floor. I mean, there's so many people that are involved that play a little, whether it's a little role or a giant role of a guy winning his weight. It takes a lot of people. Another thing is the workout partners. All 44 guys that are a part of this program, when we're up on that stage, they're on that stage. They're a part of that because it takes everybody doing the right things, training the right way, pushing each other. So I look at all the people that have been a part of this, success of this program, and it takes a bunch.
How big is this tournament and preparing for NCAAs?
It's important. You have to go through this tournament to qualify. So even though you qualified a spot, Jaden Cox qualified his spot at 197, and so did other guys at his weight. He now has to go earn it and win that. Not win the tournament, but we expect them to. But they have to go earn that spot, and that's important to getting there. It's also important going into this tournament for seeding at the NCAA, how we perform. And we want to have our best performance to put ourselves in the highest seed we can possibly get. And we have 7, possibly 8 guys that could maybe get a seat at the NCAA tournament. So we're looking forward to having a great tournament and taking that momentum into the NCAAs.
How cool is it for you as a coach to see a guy win an individual title?
It's the birth of my children. But when you see a kid like last year, Drake Hottesholt, the year before that, Jaden Cox, there's nothing like it. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. You're on 18,000 people around you, and there's kids back home in the state of Missouri that are youth wrestlers watching it on TV or on ESPN, and how many people when I run into people, man, and they'll say, I saw Ben Askren back in 2000, whatever, 6, win his first title, and what it meant to me, and that's why I want to come to Mizzou, and the ripple effects it has throughout. It's a big moment in a lot of people's lives, and just how it affects our program. So it is important. I think it's a great moment.
Cool. We're good.
Thank you.